Stop. Hammer time. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are here to pull some shards because that seems like all we're doing here in Raid Shadow Legends at the moment. But, honestly, pulling shards is fun. Pulling shards with friends is fun. I love doing it on Twitch. I love doing it in general and sharing it with you guys. So we have hammer points here available. Now, I am not planning on going for the 500 or 5,500.1 here for 150. So I suspect I'm going to miss that on this account, probably on the other account as well. But I definitely want the 5-star Thor, so we're going to pull at least to this 150 point. I'm expecting probably to pull about 40 shards on this account, maybe 50 shards on my main, and we'll kind of see where we're going. I can also use some of the food, and I can afford to pull a few of them. Now, this will probably put Freya in danger for me on this account, but we got the 1+1, and on this account, I got some extra fun stuff in that last video. Go check that out if you get a chance. And until then, we'll be pulling, so I'll pull about 40 of them. I'll count the points if I can, and if I'm very close, maybe I'll pull a fusion champion that I've got, or fragment champions I've got hiding in the vault, and we'll see where I am and compared to some of the other rewards, and maybe make a choice there. And then we'll hop on to my main. So, I've got, decent number of shards. I do have a Pepsi available for luck, so hopefully Polarium will help us out. So we're going to try something a little new because this seemed to work when I was pulling shards live on Twitch. Is I am actually going to close my eyes and take a sip, and we'll see if that works. I'm not going to be doing that for a pull because, that's a pain. But hey, let's get a nice Lego on this account. This account's been super lucky of late. I am not near Mercy, so I'm not too worried about it. But let's go. 40 shards on the alt. Did a Lego deck? I'm not looking. Nope, not a Lego. But Basilisk and Frostbringer, not too bad. We've got 580 points. Obviously, not particularly great Legos, but although Basilisk is kind of useful. He's got the, if he's killed, he'll come back with block damage, and he's got an AoE A1. So for Faction Wars, he's actually really good to put in a stun set, and obviously for Centranos, you can do the same thing. Plus, he's got some survivability because he'll revive himself, all this is an 8-turn cooldown. But you don't bother booking him, and you hope you only need that once. So, all right, let's do another 10 pull and see where we're at points wise with that. Ooh, bunch of epics. Thylesia, I love Thylesia. She is awesome. I've got like a 6-star soul on this account for her too, so that's great. Sepulcher is great for enabling a couple of clan boss comps because she's got the unkillable or block revive, not block revive, block debuffs. That's it. Nice little heart thing. Block debuffs on the 2-turn lasting on a 4-turn cooldown. So she's pretty easy to tune for clan boss. That makes her nice. Flesh tears. Yeah, that's exciting. So that's in the 750. In theory, we might just be able to get away with pulling 30 shards on this account and see where we're at. So let's go pull and let's see where we're at. Oops, Soul Drinker, not super exciting. All right, so with 340, I think we have actually hit what we needed to hit on this account. And perfect. It even says we're not even quite where we're at yet, but that's fine. I'll grab all 3 of these. So not super exciting, but you know what? I didn't actually have to pull a ton of shards, so I think I'm going to actually show some restraint. Do I want to show restraint? Yeah, we'll show some restraint on this account, and we'll go with the other account and take a look, because I've got 4 Sacreds, some Primals, some Voids, almost 80 Ancients, so this may be enough for the Freya event, depending on what happens with that. I've got some Mystery Shards to supplement it, so let's maybe let this account get Freya, and I can hold off until next time we gotta pull shards. So let's hop on the main. All right, I'm giving in to temptation, and we are going to pull, and we're going to pull till we get this legendary book, because that legendary book there is going to be super helpful on this account, because I have a bunch of legendaries that need booking. So we're probably going to pull 20 more, and then if I don't get up to that, I maybe pull something from the portal as well. So we've got 20 more to pull. We've got our Pepsi still in hand. Let's go. Allure, decent epic. Still usable in Dark Fae. Not as useful in Fire Knight Hard, but definitely a Fire Knight normal MVP. Caden, decent reviver. And 20 more. Or 10 more, I should say. Unless this goes really badly. Ouch, that went really badly. All right, you know what? I will pull 110 more because I'm a sucker for content. Maybe we'll even get a Dune Lord. Ooh, all right. Where am I at? I am at 48. Let's check the points here. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I can simply go in and do a fragment summon here, and we will go with... Yeah, we'll go with C's, because he's actually pullable from normal shards, so I've probably already had one of him before. There we go. That's enough. That gets me the legendary book, and didn't overextend myself too much, and, hopefully that doesn't put Freya in danger, and if it does, I got a Thor out of it, and this account, I definitely want that soul. So, to be fair, I am still tempted to pull for these extra, but I think I'm going to pass. Actually, I'm going to change my mind on that again. I am way too tempted in this. We're going to pull until we get to those extra points, because Thor on this account is going to make a bigger difference than Freya will, and I've got so many other champions to book and build that I don't really need a Freya on this account. So, let's go. By the way, I do not recommend doing this at home. Set your guns, stick to them, have some confidence. Ooh, Husk is great. I love Husk. Husk has got the provoke on the A1. Husk has got the max enemy HP hit there. This hits okay, but usually I just shut it off when I use them in Hydra. Very, very fun Hydra champion for some progression. Better against hard or beyond, but, still a good champion. Very flexible. Also great for the undead faction as well, because that stun's just great. Ooh, Morag and Kitus. There we go. So now we're getting some of the Dexter champions we need. Alrighty, let's double check my points. That actually went pretty well, because we are at... Can't be right. We'll pull one more 10 pull, and I think that is all we're going to need. Wouldn't mind a legendary showing up at some point in time here, too. I guess we're pulling another 10 pull. There's a Jizzo. He's okay. He's usable in Hydra sometimes. He's a free one you get. I wouldn't feed him, but he's not the best champion out there. There we go. So are we really close here? 440? Well, maybe not. We'll check this one more time. Give it a little more time to update, because it does take a little while. That's fine. We'll pull the final 8. We got him here. And then I'll make up the difference with Fusion Champions, because I've got several. Come on, Polarium. We would actually like to see a legendary this video. That would be kind of cool. But to be fair, you've been really nice to this account, so if we end up without a legendary, we end up without a legendary. It's always worth focusing on the stuff you do get, rather than the stuff you don't. Two left. Come on, Polarium. Let's see gold. All right, last one. We're pulling blind. Here we go. Not super exciting. So there we go. Yep, we actually hit it. So, okay. Looks like we did need to pull some of those last ones. We were a little bit short, but if we're at the 5602, so we needed to pull just about everything, but that's fine. Now having all of those Havard points, having not missed anything, I can miss something like this Dungeon Divers that is popping up right here on this account. So, Dungeon Divers right there. Yep, that's a lot of Dungeon Diver points that I don't have to deal with anymore because I can miss up to 250 points, and that's 70 of them. So, hey, that'll make this easier on this account to get that 5-star Thor Soul, which will make a huge difference on this account. So, awesome. So let's actually hop over to my alt, or to my main now, because this is my alt, and pull some more shards. All right, so we are here on the main. And again, we could probably hopefully get away with only pulling 30 shards. I was planning on pulling 50 on this account, so I need to just pull 50 regardless, because I'm actually could use a few more 3-star champions and 4-star champions for food on this account as well. We'll certainly see and play it by ear. May depend on if I get a legendary or not as well. So we'll certainly pull at least 30 of them and go from there. Maybe I'll pull to 50, or if I hit a legendary first. And it always helps to kind of plan in advance what you want to pull when you're going to pull shards so that you just kind of know what you're doing. Now, apparently there's a targeted champ. Oop, it is Dune Lord Gregor. That wouldn't be a bad thing either. I didn't realize that he was available. So, hey, maybe we'll get a Dune Lord on this account. So, you know what? We're going to pull 50 because that was my plan. We're going to pull 50 and then see what points they're at. And if we get a legendary, maybe we'll stop early if I don't need the points. So this is not there are some legend epics. There's whoa, 3 epics. All right. Zelatoa's not great. Pestilus not great. Haikatoon, very underrated. She's not a great champion necessarily, but she's a very good champion, particularly early on. You get her for free, and I think people underestimate her because this skill is the same as Apothecaries. It actually functions the same way. You only need 1 book to get the cooldown on there. But she's got a 19% speed aura in all battles, which makes her very useful in arena early on because that speed aura is super helpful in arena and honestly in all kinds of other content as well. She actually can hit fairly hard. This has got a decent turn meter decrease, although it really does need to be booked to be useful. And then she's got decreased speed, she's got a chance. But if you don't build her with accuracy and you just build her with speed, then this is really the skill that you're looking for. But Haikatoon's got some good utility, even in the later game. I still find myself using my Haikatoon occasionally. I think she's well worth building if you get her, or when you get her, because she's a 30-day login champion. So, let's, well, we're already in good shape for the points, so let's go. There's another epic. That is good. Literally with like a legendary Polarium, that would be great. So we're around 1,000 points right now. Pulling the 30th. Let's go. Here's the Pepsi. Relic Keeper. You can fuse as many Relic Keepers as you want to. Not particularly great. Taurus is great for... Ooh, that's a lot of epics. Jotun... He's okay for burns early on. I used him in Clan Boss for a while. He was a free legendary epic I got way back when I started. Taurus is great for poison explosion teams, although Calvalax is certainly better nowadays. Ultimate Gaelix, not too bad if you need some burns. He can do some decent damage. I've actually seen him used in Hydra very effectively as well. So, decent champions. Let's go. Maeve, not super exciting. All right, last 10 pull regardless. Hopefully we will get a legendary. That would be kind of cool. That's a Gory. That's a Lich. And that is a Kalia. So, decent points. Let's go check a look and see where we are. Come on. Not interested, Polarium. Champion Chase. We got all the way up to this book, and I would need to pull probably 50 more to get to this. So, yep, that's fine. I can take all this stuff. I appreciate the soul. I appreciate the book. And that seems like a fair shake for me. So, All right. Well, definitely appreciate you guys hanging around. It has been fun pulling some shards with you. I super not super exciting as far as what I got, but maybe I might empower a few champions with it. And I definitely could have used the food on this account. It was definitely nice to have a plan and go for it. And till the next time, I'm Bront CatHerder.